Hello guys, welcome back. Now in today's video we're going to talk about how to prepare for an upcoming character. It doesn't have to be 1.2. Today's video is going to be about 1.2 materials, but the same concept will apply on any patch because that's how they're going to do it, and it's confirmed that they're going to do it like that on the shop. Now usually you would just go to like a website, anyone you want, like Prefarm, and check the materials and farm from them, right? But you can actually save some stamina by getting certain amount of materials, then stop, because the remaining ones that you need are going to be provided by the shop itself from the patches. Now they're going to be two phases: phase 1 where Tooth Fairy is, and phase 2 with the UTTU shop where Changeling appears, right? Now on the Tooth Fairy, let's say, right, let's start talking about Tooth Fairy. For Tooth Fairy, you're gonna be wanting to get her to I3 because of the I3 for Tooth Fairy, which is really good and makes it so the baby tooth heals and you get a higher stack of tooths when you start battle. So you kind of want her to be I3 as soon as possible. And Pickles has something to say, but luckily he's in the frame, so you can't really hear him. Now let's go and check what is in the shop in 1.2. Now we're gonna check this in just a second. Now this is the shop for the story, Nightmare at the New Lake, something like that is the name of the story. And we're gonna get a new Psychube, 2 poles, golden fleece, the skeleton hand that we don't need but we will need for Changeling, so get it anyway. The nails, more materials and more wilderness stuff, so that's fine. And then we're gonna get the Wyrmling skeleton, which is the one there. It's really annoying to make, so that's good that it's giving 8 of them. So it's plenty enough to get. As you can see, you need 6, you get 8. You need 6 and you get 8. And then we get the same amount of golden fleece and Sharpodonty that are probably gonna be also provided by the event itself. So for the evolution into Inside 3, we should be good enough. The only thing you have to do is farm the tomes: 16 yellow, 10 purple, and 6 blue, right? On top of those materials, but those materials are probably still gonna be provided by the event. If not, try to buy the Solidus first if you can, and then the other one you farm them and you make them in the wilderness. I hate Solidus so much. I cannot stress how much I hate it. Now, moving on, the trick here is this: if you want to be able to instantly level up Tooth Fairy from level 1 inside 0 to level, let's say, 20 or 30 inside 3, that's not the only thing that you have to farm. Now, this I found this that I'm gonna be providing you, linking in description. This is some guy that made a list of how much do you need. Now ignore the Chinese one. We just care about the 140, 130, 150, and 160. This is the total amount of dust and Sharpodonty that you need to get the level once evolved into the next insight, from 1 to the cap, so you can evolve again. So 130, you need 27k, 15k. The top one is Sharpodonty. The bottom one is Dust. There's a little doodle. There's a little drawing that makes you understand which one is which. Inside 140, you need 53 Sharpodonty and 100k Dust. Inside 2, 150, you need 137 Sharpodonty and 400,000 Dust. So, and inside 3, 160, you're gonna need 800,000 Dust and 400,000 Sharpodonty. Now this one, you don't have to do it. Just level her to like 10 or maybe 15, 20. Ideally, I would stop around 25. You should be fine at 25. Then you can evolve. You can like level more, but like you can stop there if you don't have to farm a billion Sharpodonty and Dust. Okay, so now we know how much we need, so you can prepare accordingly. You never have enough Dust and Sharpodonty, trust me, because you see how expensive this is. So yeah, so that's the wrap up of the materials needed. Now for the leveling up, at this point you have an Inside 3 Tooth Fairy level 25, but she's Resonance 1, right? So the Resonance 1 means that you have to go here. I'm gonna be linking this as well, of course, but as you can see here, Tooth Fairy, this part here, the red, Maybe you can see it very well. I don't know if I can zoom it in. I can. On the Tooth Fairy, this is what you need. So if you can, if you have enough oniric fluid, you should buy the cacophony, have enough cacophony to counter, right? So now, these are the materials needed. You should stop at like 9. Don't even do 10 if you don't need to, or if you saving the casket for some other character, right? Like Changeling, because it's gonna benefit more from 10 compared to Tooth Fairy, at least as a priority. And those are the materials needed: silver ore, magnesia, esoteric bones, Sharpodonty, holy silver, prophetic bird, biting box, esoteric bones, liquefied terror, and stuff like that, right? And the amount of brief cacophony needed, and the sonorous knell. You're not gonna need the sonorous knell unless you wanna do resonance 10. So we're gonna get these for free. But just so you know, you don't need the knell. You just need the cacophony. So just buy a lot of moment of dissonance and craft them into brief cacophony. Or just get the brief cacophony from the event if you didn't use them. They're probably gonna be a bunch from the event, hopefully like 15, so they're gonna help a little bit, but you're gonna have to provide your own as well. Now, the same applies for Changeling. Now, in the second part of the Changeling on the event, phase 2, when UTTU appears, we're gonna get a free skin for Eagle, and we're gonna get Casket like usual, and the Nels and the Psychube evolution, Psychube level up, right? You can see that we also get 5 cacophony as well in this, and we're gonna get the 6 books for Afflatus plant, which are for Changeling. Now 6 is not enough because you still need 16, right? From the list, but the problem is that as happened with Pickles as well. As it happened with Pickle as well, you need other materials that are not provided this time because it's the second character. The second character of phase 2 doesn't get the evolution materials that the first character on phase 1 does, sadly. So if you are going for Changeling, skipping Tooth Fairy or not doesn't matter. If you're going for Changeling, you want to level her up as soon as possible. Then you have to pre-farm now and start pre-farming the same amount of Sharpodonty that we just saw. So it's going to be like 1 million, realistically. 1 million Sharpodonty and 1 million, if not more, maybe less than 1 million, like 700,000, 800,000 Sharpodonty and like 1 million dust-ish to be able to ensure like 100% like guaranteed instant up to speed to whatever your account level is, like your other characters that you're playing are. Like in my case, I3 level 25. So the problem is that you're gonna have to farm for the Fruit of Good and Evil. The Fruit of Good and Evil is really obnoxious to make because you need 3 yellow materials, and the yellow materials need other blue, red is silver, yellow, green. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but purple. Right, so you need 3 ghosts. You need 3 ghosts, 3 hens. Now the hens, we get them on the first phase, so that's good. And the birds. Now the birds, we get a lot of birds, so you should be fine with the bird situation. Even though, especially on the Boogeyman, you need 2, and on the Murmur of Insanity, which is the other thing that you need, the books, you need 8 books. No, 6 books. 6 books means 18 birds. So you need 18 birds here, and then you need, and then you need 6 birds here, so 24. And then you also need another 12. So you need 36 birds to have enough to make the Boogeyman and the Boogeyman and the book, right? The book is not needed for the Fruit and Evil, but it's needed for the I3 itself, right? So keep that in mind. Let's go back. So keep that in mind when you are actually farming for them. If you're skipping them, this video still applies for the next patch. It's gonna work exactly the same. I will probably make an updated video, but I don't know if I need to. We'll see about that. Anything else that I forgot? Let's see. This one was kind of scuffed, so I went and checked this one instead. This one is way better. Let's see if we can find the Changeling. Okay, Changeling has these materials, right? Changeling has these materials on resonance, moment of dissonance. Okay, so farm these materials as well. You can, in this case, you also want 6 more birds. So 38 birds, I think. Did I fuck up? I might have fucked up. So 40 birds, okay? 40 birds in total, 8 biting box, 5 sonorous nail, but those are for free, provided for free from events, and 1 crystal casket material for R10. The rest you should farm as well. So keep that in mind, make a list of something, go through everything. Once you have them, do not touch other characters because you might accidentally use them in other places. If you have a way to get Solidus for free, maybe you're still trying to get maybe you're late, right? Maybe you're late and you're still going through the 1.1 shop. Don't use the Solidus on random characters that are like, okay, oh, I wanted to raise, I don't know, TTT, and she needs Solidus. Okay, no, don't do that. Wait until we get the new characters that you want, and then if you have leftovers, you can use them. Otherwise, I would hold on Solidus because Solidus is really annoying to make, and it's gonna make you waste a lot of stamina trying to get the materials. Because 3 of this means 15 rocks and 15. I don't know what that is. It's like, it looks weird. It looks like the end part of like a swiping thing. I don't know, whatever. Need 15 of those 2, and they're really annoying to get. And if you go farm for it, it's like 100 stamina or something, probably even more, like 150 stamina for 3 Solidus, which is really annoying. So keep that in mind. I think that's it. If you have anything else to say or to ask about it, if I forgot about some parameters, let me know. Oh, the Psychube. The Psychube, you probably have enough, but you should have enough for the Psychube, okay? So, especially because on the event, on the second part of the event, you get a lot. You get 8 of the blue ones, and you get 2 of the yellow ones. If you haven't used them already, we also have 2 more and more purple ones from the current UTTU shop. So hold them. You're gonna be having a lot. I'm sure you have a lot, especially if you played the game since day 1. You have a lot. So do that, and you will be fine. Hold it so you can nicely do the evolutions and level up, so it should be fine. Now, exactly how many materials do you need, I don't know, okay? I don't. If you know, let me know in the comments if you know, right? So, that's it. Go to my Twitch, follow, like, I don't know, whatever you want to do, subscribe on YouTube, whatever you want. Thank you for watching. See you next time.